Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99 here, and I'm here with the Divine Masculine energy check-in for this week, and I'm going to do an extended on this on my Patreon. The extended will be how does he see his feminine right now and what his sexual fantasies are about his feminine. There's a lot of sexual energy around at the moment. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. I love all your comments, so thank you so much. As I say, when I get to 2,000 subscribers, there will be giveaways of readings, 2 readings and 2 decks. For those that like, share, subscribe, comment. So we're going to get the energies. So we've got contracts, caring connections, indecision, cornucopia, the world, goddess of the moon, victory, financial constraints, third chakra, solar plexus, and the sun. So we're going to clarify these messages with the tarot. So we've got contract. So he could now be aware that you have a soul contract. Okay, he could be aware that this is a soul contract connection here, and he needs to take that blindfold off and become more aware of this connection and what it means for him moving forward. So let's clarify that. Why is contract here, please? And we've got 9 of Cups. So it's about having that balance. You know, you both need to be in that equal energy where you've got that self-love, that self-esteem in your own lives. That self-love will then attract your 10th cup for both of you. You know, when you're in that equal energy exchange of being in that self-love energy. So then we've got caring connections. Let's clarify that, please. We've got the 2 of coins. So it's about making that choice, isn't it? It's about making that choice moving forward. You know, does he want this caring connection, or does he want to go on the path, you know, to just be on his own? And we've got indecision here as well. So yeah, he's at a crossroads right now. And we've got Palace of Cups. So Palace of Cups is that, to me, the ultimate love, you know, the ultimate loving connection, a loving home life, a loving family life, you know, being able to give and receive love with somebody that you share that love with. So that's beautiful. I think, you know, he's going to choose love at the end of the day. And then we've got cornucopia, and we've got 8 of Wands. And cornucopia to me is like that abundance, having that abundance in your life, you know, having that, you know, family life, that financial abundance, you know, everything in your life is going good. Everything's abundant. And we've got the 8 of Wands. So he does want to make some sort of communication or movement forward with this connection. And then we've got the World card. And we've got Palace of Swords. So there's clarity coming in, okay? There's going to be truth, clarity, you know, there's going to be an understanding of what's going on in this connection, I feel, moving forward. And then we've got the Goddess of the Moon, and obviously we've just had that full moon energy, and that is the goddess energy, that's the feminine energy, and I do feel he's tapping more into his feminine energy. And we've got Moon again, wow. So yeah, I do feel he's very much tapping into his feminine energy. You know, this could have been triggered by this full moon, okay, which was a very powerful full moon in Taurus. And it's about getting in touch with your emotions, your feelings. So I do really feel that he has been, you know, I don't know if forced is the right word, but he's been meant, you know, he's having to look at that. And then we've got victory here. And we've got 4 of Wands. So yeah, that is that, you know, that stable foundation, isn't it? Like a commitment card, the twin flame card. So he does want this moving forward, this victory with you, this commitment moving forward. And then we've got financial constraints. So I do feel he's had some financial worries, okay? And we've got Palace of Coins. Wow, we've got all the palaces here. So there's amazing abundance coming in here, okay? This is amazing. So it goes from financial constraints to the Palace of Coins. So there's going to be some sort of financial abundance coming in, some sort of windfall, some sort of change in a financial situation, which will enable him, I feel, to move forward in this connection. And then we've got the third chakra, which is the solar plexus, and this is about that self-love, that self-esteem, that self-worth. And I think with him, a lot of the masculines is tied into their ability to provide, to be that stable financial provider, and that means a lot to him. So let's clarify. Yeah, he's, you know, he's felt, got the Ten of Wands, he's felt burdened, he's felt, you know, he's had a lot on his plate to deal with, you know, financial worries. There could have been family issues and things, but the 10 is you're coming out of that cycle. Okay, you're coming out of that cycle. And then we've got the Sun, so happiness is coming in. You know, there's going to be joy, happiness, new beginnings. You know, happy outcome here. So let's clarify the Sun. Got the Empress, wow. So he sees his feminine as that. He sees his feminine as his happiness, his sunshine in his life. He sees you, the epitome of all the feminines. He sees you as that nurturing woman, that loving woman, you know, somebody that's, you know, got her own harvest, basically, somebody that's equal to him. Okay, so that's beautiful. So let's get what other energies. Yeah, I mean, when he met you, you took his breath away, basically. And he's really feeling this time apart, there's no contact. He's had other things that he's had to help with, like other people in his life. There could be family, friend commitments, obviously work situations that have taken up his time. But he does want to reunite with you and to be honest about how he's been feeling. And he does want that intimacy with you again, because his life is cold without you in it. And in the past, he denied any feelings or any connection to you. His head was in the sand. But he's had an awakening, okay? He's had an awakening to who he is and what this connection is. And he does want that passion with you again, okay? His feelings are as deep as the ocean, so it's not just about lustful feelings. He has feelings. He's connecting with his feelings. And you're in his head, you know, he can't... And with this image, you know, he's in his head, but the heart's there. Okay, so he's in his heart space. So what energies is your masculine in? Yeah, he's feeling quite protective right now. He wants to be reliable. He wants to be helpful. He could be a man who's got a business owner. He's got status. He's got wealth. We saw that with the Palace of Coins. Okay, he's a very powerful man. He could be a father figure. He's loving, kind, caring and supportive. And he's somebody who's feeling quite laid back. This could be someone who's quite laid back, who's got no stress at the moment. So obviously these are different energies for different situations, or you could resonate with all of those. So what other energies? Yeah, he can't get you off his mind, basically. He's missing that sensual sexual times that you shared. And he's been balancing his masculine, his feminine, his light and dark energies. And he wants that sacred union with his feminine. So what does he want to say? I'm awakening to this journey and learning more about our connection. I'm a logical thinker, but I'm opening up to the spiritual world. Thank you for opening my eyes. I want us to learn how to have healthy arguments, and I have sought professional advice to improve communication and our relationship. The answer to your question is yes. You are on my mind constantly. Do you think about me? I'm celibate and waiting for you. You are my one and only desire. I belong to you. Twin flame marriage. So this could lead to that commitment. We had the Four of Wands come out. There is love in the silence. Even though I haven't always said it with words, I know that you have felt my love and still feel it now, because it's always been there. You're priceless to me and I love and adore you. So we can see there's very deep-seated feelings. It's not just lustful feelings. So let's look at some of the darker energies. So we've got envious, gluttony. So what I feel here is, you know, he's had those moments in his life when he's been envious of others that he knows, not the feminine, but envious of people in his life who maybe are in those committed relationships, have those what he thinks are happy, healthy relationships, and he has envy for that. And, you know, has disappointment over what happened in his past. He has regret here. This is regret, I feel, over this connection with the feminine. He's realised he's not handled it very well. He's not treated the feminine in the right way. And alone in the world. Right now he could be feeling quite lonely. He could be alone. He could be purposely spending time alone right now to go within, to contemplate on what he wants to do moving forward. And we've got peaceful among thorns. So I feel he's meditating, he's going within, because everyone around him, there could be a lot of negativity around him, a lot of judgment around him, and he's finding a way to find that inner peace, and that could be through meditation. So what healing messages have we got? We've got the heart chakra here, holding a grudge. He needs to be forgiven of himself and forgiven of others in his life that have let him down. His crown chakra's open, okay, and he is connecting. He's learning to connect there to the universe. Yeah, he needs to learn that self-love. He's working on that issue right now, to stand in his own power, to have that self-love for himself. And he's had insecurities, and in the past maybe he's been verbally aggressive. This is about the throat chakra, so again he needs to heal that. And we've got the heart chakra again, so he needs to work on these relationships. And as I say, it's about forgiveness of self and other people that have done you wrong in some way. And he has a lot of sadness. This is the root chakra, so again he needs to work on releasing these sad feelings. And he's opening up his third eye. He's opening up to his abilities. He could be psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient. He's getting more in touch with his intuition and his higher self right now. And at times he feels numb. He doesn't feel anything. And again, this is the sacral. He needs to work through those feelings. And we've got the sacral again. It's being creative. He needs to tap into that creative energy and awaken that sacral chakra. I mean, it does look to me that it is awakened because he has those sensual sexual desires here for his feminine. Let's get some advice. We've got protection. I do feel that the masculine does feel very protective of his feminine. Even if you're not in any contact or you're in separation, you know, he is sending protective energies. He is, you know, doing his best. He's keeping an eye on you, I feel, in some way. And he wants to be protective. Yeah, he's awakening to his psychic abilities. He has psychic gifts here that maybe he wasn't aware of before, and he's awakening to that. As you can see, the third eye is opening here. And he does want that reconciliation here with his feminine, very much so. And again, you can see the moon there in the background, okay? And he's more in touch, getting more in touch with his feminine energies right now. And there is a spirit guide helping this connection moving forward. Okay, so call on this guide to assist you with this connection. So they're your messages at the moment for the energies that the Divine Masculine is in. I'm just going to pull some soul healing messages, actually. As I say, there's a part 2, which will be on my Patreon, which is going to be, how does he see his Divine Feminine, and what fantasies, sensual sexual fantasies is he having about their connection. Some messages here. Service. Be of service. Serve your purpose. Help in the community. So there may be something he's doing in the community, or he may feel guided to do that. Kindness. Act with kindness to self and others. A small act of kindness could make a big difference to someone's day. I do feel he hasn't always been kind to himself, okay? And this is something he needs to work on. And we've got generosity. Be generous with love, time, patience, whatever someone is in need of. And I feel he needs to focus these energies on himself as well and help himself, okay? And before he's able to help other people. So thank you for watching. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time. Many blessings. Take care.